Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to the third of 6 educational webinars on first-time homebuyers. I am Mike Elsey with LC Real Estate, and this is Jerome Trail from Soho Mortgage. In this episode, we're going to be going over everything you should do before you start looking for a home. I'll be speaking from the real estate side of things, and Jerome will be is here to cover the financial. So Jerome, I think it's best that you start us off because you have a very large section, so please.
Good idea, Mike. So in fact, our process usually starts with a face-to-face meeting. When we sit down, we meet. We're going to go over the 3 components that a lender looks at before they're able to issue a mortgage commitment. The first one being income. In that area, we actually look at, are you a salaried employee? Are you a contract person? Are you self-employed? Do you have commissions? What is the nature of your income? How are we able to substantiate that? Is there a letter of employment? Is there a pay stub? Is there a contract? Are there deposits? There are lots of factors involved. The second part that the lender looks at is actually your down payment. Where are those funds coming from? Are you going to have a gift? Are the funds within the bank? Are they accessible? Are they in an RRSP or a registered account? How are we going to use those funds for the down payment? And then secondly, it's the 1.5% that you have to have available for closing costs. Closing costs are the land transfer tax, and then secondly, the legal cost, that is, to have to pay the lawyer. The last part that the lender looks at before they issue the mortgage commitment is in fact the real estate. And that's where you need to have an excellent relationship between the realtor and the mortgage broker. Mike's office will always send us a fully executed copy of the agreement of purchase and sale, and then lastly, the broker version of the MLS listing. And that's where the lender actually takes the details and enters it into their system.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Jerome. I really appreciate you sharing that with us. The money aspect is so large that you definitely have to talk about it and get it out in the open. From a real estate point of view, there are only a few things that you should take care of before calling an agent. Speaking with Jerome is a great start, but more home focused, you should start to make a list of your needs and wants in a home. Things like the amount of bedrooms, washroom, the style of home, location, overall home features and finishings should all be on this list. One thing that I love to talk about with first-time home buyers is the need analysis triangle. The triangle features price, location, and quality, one for each point of the triangle. What the triangle represents is the idea that you only get 2 out of 3 of the categories. For example, you may find that a house that you like in the ideal location, but the price may be a little higher. Or you may find that there's a beautiful house that is got the right price point, but unfortunately the location is not exactly where you're hoping. So you have to make sure that you are willing to sacrifice something when we're looking for a home. Personally, when my wife and I decided to purchase our first home, we actually ended up in Milton. We wanted Mississauga, but we found a house that had the price that we wanted and the amenities that we wanted, but we had to sacrifice the location. We've now stayed back and moved back into Mississauga. The final thing you should do before you start your home search is research real estate agents. The realtor is your point of contact for almost everything in this transaction. Cyberstalk them, check out their reviews, watch their YouTube webinars on first-time home buyers, or take a referral from a friend. If you have done all of that and you still have made a short list of realtors, reach out to them and interview them. The agent that you choose will be walking you through one of the most stressful and financial decisions of your life. You'll spend a lot of evenings and weekends with this person, and you want someone who's accessible and eager to respond to those emails, text messages, tweets, Facebooks, or heck, I hear these things even make calls sometimes. Anyhow, the home buying process is just such a big and personal process that, in my opinion, you really need somebody that you get along with. Don't kid yourself. There is a lot of joy in the home buying process, but there is a lot of frustrations too. So make sure that it's someone that you feel that you can live those highs and lows with in real estate. Setting yourself up with the first purchase places you on the real estate ladder. If you overpay or just make a bad purchase in general, it's going to impact you when you decide to sell in the future. So therefore, make sure you ask your agent lots of questions. Make sure you understand the home buying process and never be afraid to ask twice. There's always a lot of information going around, and I can guarantee it, clarification will be needed. And that's it. Thank you for watching our third webinar on first-time homebuyers. Both Jerome and myself spend a lot of time in Starbucks and Tim Hortons talking to clients. So if you have any questions or would like to talk in more detail, do not hesitate to get in touch and meet face-to-face. We are here to help. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode, starting the home search. Take care.